The front bumper is on, which means we're going to be live very shortly. It's going to drop off into a single, which is on the one and only Alex Hartley. How are you guys feeling? You feeling good? That sounded like a bullshit response, guys. I need. How are you guys feeling? Are you feeling good? And then you all go much louder. We got to warm this audience. This is very quiet in here. All right, and in 3, 2, 1, we are officially live with the one and only Alex Hartley. Hell yeah, people, put your hands together. Let's hear it.
Hey.
Yeah! Woo-hoo! Thank you so much for doing this, and welcome to another episode of Local Sets ATX. We're joined with the fantastic Alex Hartley. Buddy, I'm so happy that this finally worked out. This has been on the calendar for a hot minute, but you're here, and you brought how many original, beautiful songs?
Gosh, well, we have as many as you like.
Well, that sounds like challenge accepted.
Yeah.
How many are you planning to play? Let's start there.
You know, we got 7 or 8.
7 or 8?
Yeah.
I like that. We'll do 7 or 8.
Yeah.
What's the first song? Actually, you know what? Before we even get going,
Sure.
You brought some bandmates with you. Let's do an intro. Who's sitting with you? I know one of these gentlemen from another show.
Yeah, so that's Pedro Corsetti behind me on the drums. Old friend of mine.
Hell yeah. Pedro Corsetti, everybody. Yeah.
And on the other side of me, I got the great Greg Hagan on the bass this evening. Here.
Hell yeah, Greg.
Our old friend.
All right.
So we are the Alex Hartley trio, the 3 of us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready? You ready to do it? What's the first song? I can't wait.
This one's called A Little Burned Out.
A Little Burned Down?
A Little Burned Out.
A Little Burned Out.
Yeah.
You think I could hear with the headphones I'm wearing.
I'm a mumbler, you know.
All right, over to you guys for A Little Burned Out whenever you're ready.
Watching the leaves turn brown, withering on the trees, dying of thirst in the heat. The backyard's like a jungle, you wade into the grass off the deck. The garden is that friend that I always seem to neglect. I'm a little absent-minded. I can't seem to focus at home. His routine's in need, elusive goal. I'm just a hamster in the wheel, with weeks gone at the blink of an eye. The seasons keep fluttering by. Oh, we'll hit the road on a Thursday, get home to start the week. I'm teaching lessons by daylight while I try to catch up on sleep. It pays the bills and sometimes thrills, but doesn't leave much time for me. Guess you could say I'm a little burned out nowadays. Searching for ways to fill this emptiness I'm feeling inside. My therapist told me to write and take a little break from the grind. Spend some more time with my wife. I put in my notice last night. Oh, we'll hit the road on a Thursday, get home to start the week. I'm teaching lessons by daylight while I try to catch up on sleep. It pays the bills and sometimes thrills, but doesn't leave much time for me. Guess you could say I'm a little burned out nowadays. The bottle fell out, but I'm learning to stand again. Had nothing to pour from that empty glass. And when my tank is on E, I can't really see beyond the task at hand. I've seen the bottom, and I'm coming back up for air again. We'll hit the road on a Thursday, get home to start the week. I'm teaching lessons by daylight while I try to catch up on sleep. It pays the bills and sometimes thrills, but doesn't leave much time for me. Guess you could say I'm a little burned out nowadays. Yes, you could say I'm a little burned out nowadays. Yes, you could say I'm a little burned out nowadays.
Yeah! Yeah!
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Dude, I love your sound, man. You got a dope sound. That's
Thank you so much.
phenomenal, man. What inspired that dope sound of yours?
Oh gosh. I feel like that song is kind of like my call to action of like being a sideman for a long time and wanting to create my own sound and hearing it, but not quite having the confidence in my vocal ability. And I guess that was kind of where I started with. But I definitely Stevie Wonder and Steely Dan, Wolfpack are my main kind of influences.
Those are great bands. Those are hard to beat. Hard to beat. How did you guys all meet? How did this whole thing come to be? Where did you guys first meet? I know Dro from another show. I didn't mean to make that rhyme. I won't do it anymore this time. How long can I do this, you ask? I ran out of ideas. All right, yeah, go. So, how did you meet Dro and how did you meet Greg?
We actually all met each other kind of around the same time. I moved back to Austin in 2014, and I was playing with a band called Oak Conqueror, and Pedro was the drummer. And we both joined at the same exact time, and then Greg played with Oak Conqueror for a little bit, I guess a few months after that, for a short spell. But we all met each other around that same time, 2014. So, and we've been playing in different projects together over the last 10, 12 years now. So.
When did you first get into music? When did you first start playing keys? You're a very talented keys player, clearly. So when did this happen for you?
I was, I guess, 8 years old when I started playing piano. So.
Oh, so it's been a minute.
Yeah, I was
2
a little
years.
kid. Just 2 years, yeah.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, are you classically trained? Were you forced into it? I know some people were forced into piano. They loved it and they hated it because of it. Like, can you talk about that?
No, I was I guess the rarity where I really wanted to learn piano. So.
Oh, okay.
My grandparents had a piano, and I was always kind of tinkering on the keys. And my parents said, "Let's get him lessons," and I loved it. My teacher, however, I had all through grade school, and I kind of butted heads. She was, the traditional classical older lady, very strict.
Did she hit your hands with like an orchestra stick or whatever when you messed up?
She didn't, but she did fire me from piano lessons when I was in high school.
She fired you? Can you do that as a teacher? Can you fire a student? Apparently.
It was like it was a pretty intense moment. But yeah, I remember I kept bringing those jazz songs, and she was a real traditional lady, and she didn't want to have any part of that. And the one time I remember she had it with me, and that was it.
Was it one Chuck Mangione song too much, and she said no more?
Yeah. I think it was a Duke Ellington piece that was what did it. But but hitting me, my brother still studied with her for years after I wasn't with her, and I went to the piano recital, and I do recall distinctly that I was sitting in the back, and she came up with one of the programs and whacked me in the head with the program.
So there was some abuse. I had the piano teacher that she had an orchestra wand, and when we messed up, she'd hit your fingers. And I was like 5. It was miserable.
You're not kidding.
Yeah, so I very quickly learned to hate the piano, but I picked it up later in life by myself without the abuse. And it's actually a pretty enjoyable instrument when you're not being beaten.
Yeah.
Go figure. Where are you from in the world? Where do you hail from, as they say in the 13th century?
I hail from outside of Philadelphia.
You're from Philly?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. I'm from outside of Philly. I'm in
No kidding.
Pottstown, Pennsylvania, outside of Reading.
I'm from Havertown.
Oh my God, dude, that's wild.
I'm a Delco guy. So.
Yeah.
Are you a Birds fan?
I unfortunately, yeah. It's a love-hate.
Hey, 2-0, baby.
Yeah. I'm a Birds fan as long as I guess they're winning. I should say I'm very fair weather, and I'll admit it. I will admit it.
Yeah.
I totally will admit it. That's a thing. I'm not on the team. I can't really get that emotionally involved, but some people are really crazy.
It's tough to not have that emotion. I'm sitting watching the couch, and I'm just watching. I can't do anything.
Can't do anything about it, you know.
Why am I so stressed?
I know. It got too stressful. My last season was Andy Reid with Donovan McNabb when Jeff Garcia took him to the Super Bowl and they put McNabb in and he totally shit the bed. I was so pissed. I was like, I'm never watching this again. The guy who did it should have been in the Super Bowl, and then it's like the opposite of meritocracy. I'll stop. That's not why we're here. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm a little bit crazy about it. So you're from Philly, and then what about Dro and what about Greg? Where are you guys from? Can I get you in here?
Should I speak first? Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm from South Jersey.
You're from South Jersey?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Born and raised in Camden County.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
dude! I used to spend a lot of time in not Cherry Hill, in Cape May.
Nice. Cape May's great.
Cape May's
Yeah.
awesome. Have you ever been to Frailinger's? It's a fudge candy store down there. I may have given myself diabetes once.
No, you know what? My wife and I used to go to all the candy shops, and it was always interesting, just watching the people make candy.
Yes.
It's really, there's a lot of joy in that.
There's a lot of joy. in it. Not so much in the stomach ache.
Yeah.
Dro, where are you from, buddy?
South Jersey, dude.
Are you? No, come on.
No. I'm originally from Venezuela.
Oh, you're from Venezuela. That didn't come out in the last episode. I didn't know that.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, I'm glad you're here, not in Venezuela. Nothing against Venezuela, but
No,
the
dude,
government's
no.
not doing so great right now.
Yes.
If you've followed the news. Anyway, all right. So what is a random skill that you have, Alex, that has nothing to do with music?
Ooh. Good question. I'm a real foodie.
You're a real foodie?
Yeah, so
That's your skill?
people will come up to me and ask me where to eat tacos in what part of, hey, I'm in Austin, I'm in this intersection, where's the nearest taco place that I should eat?
And you know the exact space.
Yeah.
That's a legitimate skill.
I'd say that's my superpower is the,
That's your superpower.
Pablo knows back there.
Who is your biggest cheerleader in life?
Biggest cheerleader in life. Man, my family is incredibly supportive.
Hell yeah, I love that answer.
Grew up, my dad's in the arts, he's an actor. So when I grew up and told them I wanted to be a musician, they didn't make crazy faces at me, and so they supported me. And I feel like I've always had that. My wife is incredible and supported me too. So
Hell yeah, man.
yeah,
I
I've
love
got a
it.
team of cheerleaders.
And your wife is here with us tonight. She's
She is.
behind me on this shoulder. That is her right there. Hey, and you have a thing happening, correct?
We do have a thing happening. Yeah.
What is the thing? Can I get you to talk about it?
Yeah. Why not?
It's pretty
you know?
exciting.
Yeah. We got a baby boy coming in November.
Hey,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
So-
Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
We are very, very enthused.
That's so great, dude.
Yeah,
I love
it's been
that.
a long time coming. So
I love that, man. I'm so happy for you guys.
Thank
we
you so
we just
much.
had ours in April.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it was. It's like the most amazing thing in the world. I won't bore you with details, but I will chat your ear constantly about it afterwards. And I'll
Okay.
show you pictures you probably don't want to see, but they're so good.
Hey, I want to say
The baby laughter, something about an infant laughing, like gut laughing, is the most heartwarming thing in the world. I
Yeah.
absolutely. What inspires you outside of music?
inspired by some music. Man, I feel like gosh, what does that question mean? What does inspires me outside music? Like to be a
Well,
human or what
I used to ask what inspires you musically, and everybody says like Bob Dylan. So I started saying what inspires you outside of music.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not Bob Dylan.
There's nothing wrong with Bob Dylan. I love Bob Dylan. It was like the constant answer for like 5 shows in a row, and I was like, all right, Jesus, I gotta change this up.
I don't know.
You travel a lot.
Yeah, no, that's true. I do travel a lot. I love traveling. I love just having new experiences. I think I'm always chasing like the next high about like what new experience can I have, and perspective can I gain? Kindness, love. I don't know. This sounds really cliche.
No, it's whatever inspires you.
Yeah.
That's not cliche. Let's get to song number 2, and then we're going to dig into more of your music and your process and how these things come to live in the world.
Right, okay.
What is song number 2 for the evening?
This one's called Love How You Deserve.
Love How You Deserve? All right, over to you whenever you are ready.
Another restless night, wrestling and reckoning my plight. Thought I dreamt it all away. You rose to find an empty bed that day. Rage can leave one without sight. You ride the upper hand as you lose light, and find that wounded doe next door, tangled in a web of your own words. All I can do is wait in you and stare into the sky, reflections in my eyes. Sometimes it's hard to let down my guard and listen till you heard. Show love how you deserve. I wouldn't call it fate. You're not too proud for me to make a change. She laid it all so clear, to break it off or just to lend an ear. All I can do is wait in you and stare into the sky, reflections in my eyes. Sometimes it's hard to let down my guard and listen till you heard. Show love how you deserve. Oh. Waiting you and stare into the sky, reflections in my eyes. Sometimes it's hard to let down my guard and listen till you heard. Show love how you deserve. All I can do is waiting you and stare into the sky, reflections in my eyes. Sometimes it's hard to let down my guard and listen till you heard. Show love how you deserve. Oh, show love how you deserve.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, man. This is great. Another great song. I really dig your sound.
Thank you so much.
It's a lot of fun, man. What is? I already asked you the inspiration question, and I already asked you kind of where it came from. But I can like having a hard time putting my finger on it. But it's like very adjacent to music I love.
Oh yeah.
It's great, man.
Cool.
It's really, really good. So you got really heavy into jazz then, even though your teacher necessarily didn't want you to be heavy into jazz. That seems like a little bit of influence there.
Well, you know, I'm someone who I've always loved jazz, and I never considered myself a jazz player. I'm just a pop player who loves jazz. Very kind of Donald Fagen-like, where I just like I love my nerdy music theory, but I don't know. I'm kind of like a wannabe jazz player, So I try to put in my music. So.
Dude, I really dig it, man. I really, really like your music a lot. If you had to describe yourself in 3 emojis, Alex, over to you first. What would those emojis be?
Oh Jesus, 3 emojis. Taco, heart.
I love it.
Cowboy hat.
Taco, heart, cowboy hat. All right, I dig it. There you go. I dig it. Dro, over to you. You're not getting out of this. 3 emojis. How would you describe yourself?
Probably.
Wait, I turned your mic off. That's my fault.
Can we hear me? All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, probably the mind-blown one.
Okay. Mind blown. Always mind blown.
Mind-blown, yeah. Just like, what? Probably this one too.
Yeah.
That
okay.
one. Yeah. And maybe the punch at times too.
Okay.
For sure, yeah.
Like like a fist pound, or are you like angry?
It's a love punch.
The love punch. Okay. Like a love punch. Love punch. All right. Over to you.
It's definitely this one first. Like that's like
South
my
Jersey.
most. It's like my most used emoji.
It's very Jersey. Yes.
I think the second one would be the face. It's just the blank eyes, but this.
The grimacing teeth. Okay.
Yeah, and then and the coffee.
The coffee?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a solid one, yeah. I should update my emojis, so the coffee needs to be in there. That's a great answer. What's a recent skill that you've had to unlearn, Alex?
Whew. Controlling emotions.
Ooh.
That's been the preparing to be a new parent, going through a lot of hard times. We've been renovating our house, and it has been a season, if I tell you what. But keeping my stuff in check and trying to maintain a positive attitude and take care of myself.
Yeah, that's a great answer.
Yeah.
That is a great answer. How do you know when a song is finished?
That's another great question.
Hopefully I do that more.
I'm someone who kind of chisels away a lot. Like I'll write something and then I'll refine it and refine it and refine it. Come back to months later and rewrite the verse. And then when I go to record it, it seems to evolve from there.
Okay.
So it honestly, speaking of skills I should unlearn, it's one of those skills where I'm too much of a perfectionist to say my song's done. I
Yeah.
always want to keep on improving it.
I feel like it's a common artist trait. A lot of
Yeah.
artists, they just don't. It's like it can always be improved. It can always be improved, and you just never like let it rest as a result.
Trying to get better at that. That's a tough one.
Yes. What's one thing about music that nobody ever warned you about?
No one ever warned me about. I don't know. I mean, I feel like writing music is therapy. No one warned me about that. I feel like growing up, I was always kind of seeing my musical people around my life, and they were always broke, and I was like, I don't want to be like that. I was warned about that,
Yeah.
But when it came time to start writing my own songs and writing songs that I am really passionate about, and that became like my therapy.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that should probably get out to more people. That
Yeah.
It's like you don't have to, you can just play music just for your own enjoyment. It's actually rather cathartic. It doesn't have to be like a professional career.
Well, I used to just write songs because the lyrics like sounded nice, and they were like fluff. I go back to those early songs we were back in the day, and I was like, these mean nothing to me.
What is your creative process then? Like, do you have an idea from travels or an experience, and then you bring the lyrics? Do you start lyrics? Do you start with pen and paper? Do you start with the piano?
It really varies. I've been trying this thing in the last couple of years where I try to separate the creative brain from the editorial brain. It's something that Paul Simon said, where you just try to play and just create. And don't do anything messing with it at all. So I do a lot of like late at night. I'll put my phone on the piano and record and just play. And sometimes amazing things happen. Sometimes most of it's terrible. And then when I have the bandwidth, usually I'm on a flight or something like that, I'll start listening and take notes and say, oh, okay, minute 7 and 3 seconds. Cool idea. Check back on that thing. And then sometimes that'll form the basis of the next song, and lyrics will come from there.
How many songs have you started on a plane?
I actually write a lot on planes.
Really?
It's one of those things where I can't be on my phone, so I'm very disciplined. So I can just sit there and write, I can sit there and edit lyrics. I take notes on songs I'm writing.
How often do you travel? Do you fly a lot?
For a while, I was traveling a lot. I've traveled less this year, but I was doing a fair bit of touring last 5 years or so, and we flew quite a bit, and my wife and I traveled internationally a lot. And
So lots of time on planes.
Yeah, and I found that's a great time to write or to tweak lyrics.
Yeah, it's downtime. Downtime's great like that. What's
Yeah.
your biggest creative challenge at the moment for you?
Ooh, I have not written anything since February, just because I feel like my life sort of like changed when we found out about the pregnancy and the stew in our house, and so I don't know, trying to find time to carve out that, to be present, to create things. That's been difficult to get to of late.
Does do you feel like you have to sit down to do that? Do ideas pop into your head and then you quickly write them down, or is it just like you have to sit in order to force it? Or not force it. That's not the right word, but
it's a great question. I feel like I'll have these seasons of writing where I'll be really disciplined, and every day I sit down and I write and I commit to it, and that's like, I'm going to finish this verse today. I'm going to go out on a walk. I'm going to finish this chorus, whatever it is. Like. And those seasons are great. And other times I have a lot of ideas and they're just ideas, and turning them into songs doesn't really come to fruition.
What's the longest it's ever taken you to write a song?
Ooh. A couple songs I've written years ago and come back and tweaked. Actually, the next song we're going to play, I wrote about a completely different thing. And honestly, I can't remember what I wrote about in the first place, but I love the chords, the melody I had going with it, and my producer was like, yeah, this is nice, but like, write something you care about. And I went back to the table and I rewrote the entire thing, and we're put on the next record, so I'm excited about it, but it's and speaking of which, it still isn't finished because he's encouraged me to change all of the melodies I have for this song. So when we play it now, it'll sound different than what the record version is because the melody will be different.
Hell yeah! So you have an alternate recording. There you go.
Well, more like I haven't committed to memory the new melody.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing. But yes, the alternate recording will be the thing when it happens.
What is the third track called? What's the title?
It's called I Believe.
I Believe. All right, over to you for I Believe whenever you guys are ready.
It was a long December, way down like a train. Thought we'd add another member, nearly lost before we came. Wish I'd been a better partner. You cried for help but no one came. Like ripples in an empty pond, should've got back on that plane. So I just hold your hands and love you as we're working towards a family. So we don't speak the same apologies or making changes you can see. Try to shoulder some of what you feel. Been so hard to find relief. So you can close your eyes and trust me. We're gonna make it, I believe. Yes, I believe. Yes, I believe. For me to swallow all the reasons for your rage. Now I can't wish away my actions, but time has helped to ease the pain. But we're waiting on the doctors, yet they made one mistake. They pills and all your treatments, and that could have been your fate. So I just hold your hand and love you as we're working towards a family. So we don't speak the same apologies of making changes you could see. I try to shoulder some of what you feel, but so hard to find relief. So you can close your eyes and trust me, we're gonna make it, I believe. Yes, I believe. Yes, I believe. Yes, I believe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's another beautiful song. I like
Thank you so
that.
much.
I believe. I also believe. I believe in you, Alex.
Yeah,
You're
thank you. Thank
fantastic. What is your most deeply personal song?
I'd say that one was probably right up there. That one's about my wife and I's experience with IVF.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so kind of at our darkest moments. Think things were pretty rough going through this experience, and I wrote that song to kind of say, I think we're gonna make it through.
That's beautiful, man.
Thank you.
And you have a little baby boy coming.
Yeah. I know. Still hold my breath. It's just a couple more months.
Couple more months, man. You'll get there, man.
Yeah.
You'll get there. If you could collaborate with any artist, living or dead, who would it be? Feel free to get weird. Guys, it's coming to you next. Fair warning.
Any artist.
Any artist, living or dead. Unless you want to start with the other guys first. You want to give it? I keep bombarding you with questions.
I mean, I feel like it's like the obvious one for me is like it'd be probably Stevie Wonder.
Oh, dude, that would be amazing.
But I feel like that isn't too weird. That sounds like
That's a great answer. And actually, surprisingly, no one's ever said Stevie Wonder on the show.
no kidding, really.
Yeah, he's great. Someone just said David Bowie for the first time the other night.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, that's another one that would be amazing. No one ever
I
said.
don't know if you're getting weird. I'd say like a classical composer from like Chopin or something like that.
Mozart just before the ear and be like, don't do it. Was that
Yeah.
Mozart? Was that Mozart? Who cut his ear off, or was that Bach?
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. Wasn't there a piano player that cut his ear off? Am
Was
I
Beethoven?
crazy? Was it Beethoven? Was it Beethoven? Someone correct me. The internet.
He was deaf.
The internet will correct me. Yes, you're right. Van Gogh did cut his ear off. I could have sworn there was one of the famous piano players.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. He bit an ear off. He bit an ear off. Yeah, that's very close. Very close. All right, guys, over to you. Greg, you first.
Without thinking about it too hard, which is really easy to do, because I could go down in like a thought spiral of who that would
That's
be.
why I love this question.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go with Paul Simon.
Paul Simon. That's such a good answer.
I almost want to say Peter Gabriel, but that would mean that
Also, a
his
great
bass
answer.
player wouldn't be playing on it, and I like his bass player, so I'm like, all right, Paul Simon it is.
Paul Simon it is.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a great answer. Paul Simon's the shit. I've been on like a deep dive of his music recently.
Nice.
I see you just like standing there. It's coming to you. You have
It's coming. Yes. I mean, recently I've been
Into the
digging-
mic. Into the mic. Yeah, into the mic.
So sorry. Recently I've been digging John Baptiste a lot.
John Baptiste.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Nice.
That'd be
Collab
pretty.
with that.
That'd be a dope collab. I like that answer. No one's ever said John Baptiste before. What's one thing about being an artist that you wish people saw more of, Alex?
Oh gosh, the number of hats you got to wear.
Oh, okay. That's a good answer.
I hate doing the social media thing.
Also,
It feels very not me.
you don't like being locked into your phone for hours at a day
I
just to
hate my
post one
phone.
thing?
I don't feel good looking at my phone ever.
No,
you know?
no
It's
one
just-
does. No one does. No one does.
But yeah, no, I think that feeling of you got to do a lot of stuff. You know, it's a lot of behind the scenes on every gig you play. You know, to make your $100, it's like, oh man, there's a lot of legwork of like business stuff and social media and promotion,
Yeah,
booking, all the stuff. You know,
all the things.
yeah.
What's your favorite thing about music? I don't want to just keep it negative. What's one thing, or maybe a handful of things that you absolutely love about this?
Makes me feel good. You know, it's like nature's natural drug. I feel good playing piano. It feels like I can express myself. I like listening to music. Spin records, making coffee every morning. Get happy routines with that, you know.
Hell yeah, man. What are you listening to right now? What's on your playlist when you're not playing music?
Gosh, so I have a big record collection, and I'm always spinning records at the house. And lately, I've been trying to just pull off records that I haven't listened to in a long time because I have too many. So, I'm trying to remember what it was this morning. It was Barney Kessel yesterday, the guitar player.
Barney Kessel.
Yeah.
That's a throwback.
Yeah, that was yesterday. I can't remember who I had on this morning. It must not been that good. I was a little sidetracked.
But you have a decent record collection. You're a physical media guy. I like that.
I'm a big physical media guy. Yeah.
It helps the artist too, man.
I'm an all analog kind of dude. Yeah.
That's what kind of a record player do you have?
I've got one of the Project. I forget what the model is called, but it's a fantastic turntable. I got a few years ago. I'm happy with it.
Hell yeah.
So-
Do you remember the old turntables? Maybe you would remember this, Greg, because you're also from East Coast. But you remember the old turntables? It was like a piece of furniture.
Oh, yeah.
It was like huge, and the top slid open, and then that was where you put the record on the top, and basically the whole thing was a speaker. Do you guys remember that?
Well,
Yeah.
I see them on Marketplace all the time, and it takes every urge, knowing I don't have the room to buy one of those things to put in my house. But
I would love one of those things again. I remember we had it was like wicker and brown and just like really old silver knobs. It was awesome, and I miss like jamming to records over music because we always just put on Spotify and that's it. It's just not the same.
Well, it's like from back in the day, like any kind of home appliance was a piece of furniture.
Yeah,
You know?
Good point.
So your TV was also a piece of furniture.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, those things were massive. Do you remember you had to like actually walk up to the thing to turn it? Remember that? The channel, the knob was actually on the TV itself.
Yes.
That's how we had to turn. I'm gonna turn into that old guy when I get older. Be like, I had to turn the knob on the. All right, I'm done. What is the next song? I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. Number 4. What's number 4 for the evening?
this one's a newer song. It's called Still Learning How.
Still learning how?
Yes, sir.
Okay, over to you whenever you guys are ready.
When we don't sync up, you've been thinking too hard. Well, I'll break the silence without much regard. And my stupid mouth keeps digging these holes and tattooing words to your brain. But I should have known. I'm humbled each time. Sit down to reflect. Inherently good doesn't matter if you can accept. Who is this man looking back at me now? I like him to smile, keep making me proud. Yes, well, it's easy to spite to let yourself explode, but to take some time to understand, demands your self-control. It's easy to curse, to tear somebody down, but to take a breath and listen up, to find that middle ground. I'm still learning how. I'm still learning how. It's hard to see straight when you're right on the edge of that harrowing cliff while blinded with rage. Look up at those blue skies and let myself fall till I'm safely in your arms, away from it all. Yes, well, it's easy to spite, to let yourself explode, but to take some time to listen up demands your self-control. It's easy to curse, to tear somebody down, but to take a breath and listen up, to find that middle ground. I'm still learning how. I'm still learning how. Yes, well, it's easy to spite, to let yourself explode, but to take some time to understand demands your self-control. It's easy to curse, to tear somebody down, but to take a breath and listen up, to find that middle ground. I'm still learning how. I'm still learning how. I'm still learning how.
Dope. Yeah, so good, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah! Dude, so good. You're a fucking great piano player, man. You're a fun keys player. This is great. I love your music. This is a lot of fun. What was the inspiration behind Still Learning How? That's a great song.
Man, I think I had a gnarly fight with my wife, and I was like,
You know she's here with us, right?
I know. It's like, well, it's funny because I got all these songs about like, you know, the rough times you go through,
Sure.
and it makes it sound like I have like, this rough life, but no, it's like, you know, like I said, music is therapy for me. It's like I process my feelings, my thoughts, and you know, the stuff I got to work on.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I mean, that was my way of saying like, I'm working on this stuff, and I'm still messed up. You know, I'm still working at it.
You know what though? I love the message behind that though. That you found something really cathartic, and you're also like hyper aware when you've made a mistake.
Yeah.
And, like not only are you working to fix it, but you write some pretty badass music. So maybe you guys should fight more. I'm totally kidding.
I mean, and I'll be totally honest too. It's, you know, there's a little bit of elements of some politics inside there too about just listening to each other, trying to understand each other. You know, as opposed to just yelling, you know, all the time. Just being able to listen and get on the same page, on the same ground.
Well, you guys are on the same team.
Yeah.
That's what marriage is. You're on the same. It's kind of like that's a thing. I did this a lot with my wife. We would kind of like tally of like wins and back and forth, and it's like, what are we doing? This is silly. We're on the same team.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Can't do that to each other.
Yeah.
You have to be like her biggest fan and vice versa.
Yeah.
And then you find yourself in a wonderful place of love and support. Outside of loving your wife, what are your hobbies when you're not playing music?
Gosh.
Do you like the transition there?
That's a good one. I like walking. I like going on hikes.
Walking and hikes?
Yeah.
Where's your favorite place to walk around here?
Well, we just moved across town, so I haven't really walked around my neighborhood. I've got a boot on, so I can't really walk right now.
Yeah, I know. I was going to bring that up. It's on camera. What happened to your foot?
Oh gosh.
Saving someone, I'm sure. Snap kick to the face to save a woman.
It was I was saving her from the ninjas. That was the thing. Yeah.
They just arrested him a minute ago. There you go. That was him in the background.
No, it's not a cool story. I was at Home Depot and we were trying to buy a mirror, and I picked a mirror off the shelf, and the mirror slid out of the box and right into my foot.
Oh, that sucks.
And it was like a gruesome mess all over the floor. Home Depot, please pay me. Waiting on that.
Was it your foot that was the mess or the mirror?
It was the foot, fortunately. The podiatrist told me that had the mirror broken, they would have had to amputate my toes.
Oh shit! It was like really bad.
It was a gruesome, like there was a trail of blood down the Home Depot aisle.
Oh my god!
Right to the ER. It was a mess.
Oh, all right. Well, there goes that joke. I feel terrible now. I feel terrible. I'm trying to make light of this, and it's like.
Oh yeah, I know.
I just thought it was like a twisted ankle. You really mangled your foot. Oh,
yeah.
Oh man, that's. Well, I'm glad you still have your toes.
Me too. And it's my left foot, so I can still play piano. We had a gig that night, so I came, hobbling on the crutches to the gig, and these guys helped me get my gear on stage. And
you still played the show?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
Got to Dave Grohl it,
Dude, I love that story. Hell yeah, dude. Oh my god. Well, what? That's so wild. I was not expecting that. I really just thought you like twisted your ankle like riding a bike. Literally almost took your toes off. Outside of not going to the ER and loving your wife, what's a perfect day off for you? What are you doing? What are you doing when you're not doing this?
Usually it starts with some tasty breakfast tacos somewhere.
Ooh.
Maybe some.
You've teased this up so many times. What's the go-to spot? Hello, you can come in if you want. There's people in the window waving.
It's been recently. It's been Paprika up on North Lamar.
Paprika?
Yeah, that place is the bomb.
Well, writing that down.
We had a session last week around the corner from there. The three of us did, and Paprika catered the session. So,
shout out to Paprika.
I ate a lot of tacos. We were having a good time.
Let me ask you, what's your favorite taco? Do you have a go-to?
Oh gosh,
I have a go-to.
I don't have a go-to. I think it depends on the spot.
Okay. If it's available on the menu, it's always the beef barbacoa. It's the beef head.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think you can get a better taco. It's so good.
I love me some barbacoa.
Ah, God, it's the best.
We've been going to Santa Barbacha a lot. They do the breakfast tacos with barbacoa.
I also
on
don't
there.
know this place. What is it called? Santa what?
Barbacha.
Barbacha?
Over on Manor Road.
Man, I'm learning so much tonight. This is the only reason I do this show is just for food recommendations. That's it.
Give me a part of town. I'll give you a taco spot.
That is you. This really is your superpower. This is kind of remarkable. My God. I was going to ask you, what's your favorite comfort food? Is it tacos then?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I heard crawfish. Did someone say crawfish?
I'll go to town with crawfish.
Oh my God, I love that answer.
I recently my wife makes this peach cobbler or peach crisp.
Peach crisp.
She made it the other night. I think that's probably with like a scoop of vanilla ice cream on that.
Oh, that's a hard one to beat. That's a hard one to beat.
That feels like home to me.
That's a good one. Do you do a crawfish boil? Is that like a restaurant you go to?
Yeah, we used to do a lot of crawfish with her family out in Louisiana. So.
Oh, dude, that's the best. Was it you use Old Bay seasoning? Is that what you put in? Did someone just say, "Oh no"? Oh no. Oh.
Zatarain's, I believe, is the spice of choice. Yes.
I just had horrible hatred for saying Old Bay. What do you put on your crawfish? We can't use a commercial thing. Is what
Old Bay is like Maryland crabs,
Yeah, that's the So being from Philly, that was the thing. We used to do the blue crab in a bushel, and they would steam it with Old Bay. It was amazing. And I don't think you can do that anymore. It's too expensive. But you would just basically do like a barrel of crabs. You dump it out on like a table full of like newspaper.
Yeah.
And you just crack crabs. Everyone hang out and eat. And then at some point you like take a crab claw through the finger because your hands were so wet. It's just like it came with the territory. Everybody left with a Band-Aid. It was amazing, and a full belly and a lot of fun, man. It was a good childhood. So your comfort food. All right. So peach crisp. Gentlemen, do you have a comfort food? Greg, over to you first. Oh wait, I have your microphone off.
It's kind of like, is it a savory or a sweet comfort food? And
That could be a mood thing, and maybe that's a breakout. Is like, what's your comfort food, sweet and then savory? There you go.
right. I feel like the comfort food. I'm gonna like elaborate on the crisp part, and I'm gonna say like a blueberry crumble crisp with the ice cream though.
Okay. All right.
Too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Do you have a savory, or are you just going sweet?
It sounds like really like silly, but I mean, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with just like a breakfast sandwich on an everything bagel.
Okay, that's a great
Yeah,
answer.
I'm going like a bacon, egg, and cheese, pepper jack.
That's a solid move.
Yeah.
Solid move. Bacon over ham?
I prefer bacon over ham.
Okay.
Not
But-
Taylor ham though.
But not, you know, I'm not that into pork roll. Not into the Taylor pork roll. My wife is though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to do bacon, egg, and cheese, and then my wife's a ham, egg, and cheese. And I now, like, on a croissant, well, good night. Too much, Dro. Over to you. Comfort food of choice.
Comfort food. Definitely like a good home cooked lasagna.
Home cooked lasagna. Ooh, that's a good. And is it a spinach lasagna or just a plain old?
Good old
Just plain old
either just tomato or beef lasagna, but
tomato or
sauce.
beef lasagna?
Tomato sauce by like vegetarian version.
Okay.
Or a meat version.
I dig it.
I've had Pedro's lasagna before, and it is stellar.
Wait, this is your lasagna that you make? Oh shit, we didn't.
That's legit. Yeah.
We're bringing this up a notch, gentlemen. This is. We need to. Do you have a recipe you can share?
I kill you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Take it
That
to the
punch
grave.
emoji.
I like that it comes with a good old as a descriptor though, right?
Yeah, that's remarkable, dude. I love that. Yeah, take it to the grave. That's a thing. My grandmother had a couple recipes that she just never gave she would give the recipe out, but she'd like fuck it up on purpose. And people would be like, it doesn't taste like it does. And it's like, I don't know what you did wrong. And she's like, now she's gone and no one knows how to make those things. It's such a weird move.
I pressured my grandma into doing it, and she gave me the recipe. So
now you have it. All right.
I have it.
All right. Well, take it to the grave, I guess. Maybe. What's song number 5, gentlemen?
All right, we got a song called "Life Moves On."
Life Moves On?
Yeah, this is my lead single from my debut EP last year.
Hell yeah, dude. All right. Over to you whenever you're ready.
So last year, this year.
This year. 2025.
I've got some gumbo simmering in the pot. It's cold outside, so get some while it's hot. So won't you stick around and warm up your bones? It's been a little while since I've been in the know. Last I heard you were fishing, working on a boat in the Bering Sea. It's such a long way from Beaumont. Why can't you shack up here to help your family? You were just 18, sipping on a Coke with your face shaved clean. Newly accepted in the LSU, your beam so bright, laid it all to view. So tell me what's the story? They booted you out by winter break. Now cheating won't bring you glory. You're running away from your mistakes. Well, life moves on, whether or not you choose to come along. And before too long, we'll sing another verse of this sad song. 'Cause life moves on, life moves on. So quiet since your mother passed. On the stick but know what's inside my paper bags. We miss a chicken at the church barbecues, left an empty space inside her pew. Your dad has still been drinking, driving across the border to the slot machines. I wish you stick to the rigging, save a little money, live a bit more clean. Well, life moves on, whether or not you choose to come along. And before too long, we'll sing another verse of this sad song as life moves on. Well, life moves on, whether or not you choose to come along. And before too long, we'll sing another verse of this sad song as life moves on. Life moves on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Another great song. You guys are great. You guys are absolutely great. I hope people watching this are enjoying this as much as me. Your music's the shit, dude. It's
Appreciate
really
it. Thank you so
fun.
much.
That last song deserves like track placement in a film.
I
Like
hope so.
100%, dude. Like I could see that. Like
If
if
you got
as-
any connections?
well, I know
How's your boy?
I know a filmmaker.
Hey.
But yeah, that for sure, man. That's like as like something's happening and or someone's like trying to get past a hardship, and it's like the mood is changing to something positive after something difficult.
Yeah.
That's the song that's playing as their like B-roll footage going through the night. That's a fucking dope track, dude.
Thanks so much.
That's a
Appreciate it.
really good. What was the inspiration of that? How did that come to live?
You know, that's one of the rare tunes that I just kind of invented. It's not a true story, but
Oh, it just okay.
it's I wrote the piano hook, and then I don't know, it was like a disjointed process of writing that one. But once I had that piano groove, I know I had a good hook in the chorus there. So,
Oh, dude, it's great.
but it started with the piano, that little intro part there. So,
I love that
Yeah.
song. I absolutely love that song.
thank you so much. Appreciate it.
What's on your bucket list that has nothing to do with music?
Ooh. Gosh.
You're young for a bucket list, but still.
I'd like to make it to all the states. I think I'm like 3 or 4 states shy.
Ooh, which states have you not been to?
I haven't been to the Dakotas,
Okay.
and I haven't been to Alaska.
I was gonna say, don't go in the winter.
I think that's it. I think it's the Dakotas and Alaska, the last 3 I haven't been to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a bucket list item. I think it's probably all travel things, you know, for unrelated to music.
Is there a place in particular that you would like to go to outside of the Dakotas and Alaska?
Yeah, that's why I haven't been there yet. You know,
Fair
no
point.
offense to Dakotas and Alaska. No, that's a good question. I controversial thing. I'd love to go to Russia.
Okay.
I've always wanted to take the Trans-Siberian Railway,
Okay.
which, you know, maybe once the years of conflict are behind us in 30 years, I can be a retiree and take the train across and sip tea and look at the bleak countryside, you know.
That doesn't sound very rewarding to wait 30 years for that.
I don't know. It's my romantic notion. I want to read books and
Read Dostoevsky and look at the bleak countryside.
yeah.
Very, very Russian.
That's a bucket list thing for me.
Okay. Very okay. Do you speak Russian? Do you speak any languages?
I don't speak any Russian. No.
Okay.
Un poco español.
Un poco español. All right. What is? Well, actually, over to you guys. Greg, what's your bucket list? Where do you want to go? Do you want to go somewhere, or is it something else? I did the microphone thing.
Oh,
Sorry.
hey, I think coincidentally, a bucket list thing would be to just learn a language that's not English.
Oh, okay.
I think that would be, hopefully not just a bucket list. Maybe I could do it a lot sooner than bucket list time, but that's just a matter of just doing the work.
Magic wand. You have a magic wand, waves, and you could speak any language right now outside of English. What would it be?
Oh, it would definitely be Spanish.
Oh, is that Spanish?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, for
that
sure.
would- That would be very useful. I get it. Dro, what about you? Bucket list?
Bucket list. I want to go to Japan really bad.
Japan comes up in like every show.
Dude, it's just because it's like lights and then super peaceful.
Yeah.
So like you could do like the city thing if you want, or you could go to a mountain.
City, mountain, super peaceful. People are awesome.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat. Is there a particular place in Japan you want to go to?
I would love to go to Kyoto actually.
Kyoto. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you-
Because it feels more like relaxed.
Yeah,
No,
I get
no,
that.
so
All right, it's more of an outdoor place. It's beautiful. I've not been, but I've seen pictures. What is the weirdest job you've ever had, Alex?
I used to work in a deli as a high school kid, slicing meats and making sandwiches.
Okay.
Until I watched my coworker slice her finger off, and I decided that I shouldn't slice meats anymore as a piano player.
Yeah.
You learn how to make a good hoagie.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a video of me teaching how to make a hoagie, and I showed these guys the other day, and evidently I have a very hard, like, Delco Philly accent.
Yes.
In high school.
Hoagie. You got the.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't have it anymore. I don't think.
Do you say the word HOME?
Homie?
No,
Home.
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 Yeah, it's gone.
No.
Yeah.
You get home is.
I apparently
yeah,
can't spell here.
That's,
Fume.
yeah, that's yeah.
Fune.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Coke and hoagie.
Yeah, home is that's a tricky one for. Oh, can you say water? How do you say water?
Water.
Okay, you still have a little bit.
I know that's kind of touchable.
Yeah, that's I catch myself occasionally saying water.
It's got D's in there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's water. It's the 2 O's. That's how you spell it.
Yeah.
That's a thing. That's a real thing. What's a daily routine for you that keeps you grounded? I think I know the answers because you talked about it earlier, but you might say something different.
Every morning I'm putting a new record on and making coffee. That's like my happy place.
That's your zen.
Yeah, and then usually I go on a long walk, and then I sit at the piano for hours.
Oh, that's a pretty dope routine.
Yeah, I can't complain.
That's a great routine.
Well, and then it involves working with piano students, but and
Okay.
gigs I don't necessarily want to do, but
The other part, the morning part, sounds pretty great.
Oh, yeah.
What about you guys, Greg? What's a daily routine that helps keep you grounded?
Similarly, it's getting up, it's making a pour over coffee, and it's going for like a 45 to 1 hour minute. 1 hour minute. What does that even mean?
60 minutes.
45 minute.
61 minutes.
45 to 60 minute or more walk in the neighborhood, and like our neighborhood kind of backs right up to a green belt. Well, it's pretty close, and so it's like if I can also get out there and get surrounded by woods, that's always a good thing too.
Hell yeah, dude. I love that. Dro, over to you. What's a daily routine that helps keep you grounded?
Well, after dropping my kids off from school, at school, a nice quiet, just backyard meditation, hangout.
Backyard meditation hangout?
Coffee, yeah, just by myself, listening to the birds and the bees, and for a good amount. Then I get to work.
Then you get to work.
Joe, how many kids do you have?
How many kids do I have? I have 4 kids. I have 4 kiddos. Yeah.
Oh my God, 4 kiddos.
Yeah.
All right.
They're cute kids.
So then you're just like peace. You like need peace.
Well,
and
yeah, I
quiet.
mean, if they're all in school, and this is like a moment of silence.
Yeah. How old are your kids?
I have a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 10-year-old.
Wow, you ran the gamut.
1 daughter, 3 boys.
Okay, so you're in it. You're in it for sure.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds like a pretty good daily routine. Alex, over to you. What's the best advice anyone's ever given you that you could share with the world?
Oh gosh.
Maybe not the best. Maybe just like good advice.
That's a
Maybe
tense
I put
question.
I
Yeah.
put the bar's a little high. Sorry about that.
I think this is gonna sound like cheese, but don't take no for an answer when it comes to your things you want to do. Like that sounds really bad. No, that was what I meant. But
Yes.
don't let anyone tell you that you can't pursue your dreams. Is
Yes.
what I'm kind of going for.
That's the much better version. Yeah.
But not voice the correct way.
Yeah, I
Yes.
totally get it. Great stand-up material, but no, I know. what
Yes,
you mean.
yes.
Very good, very good. What is song number 6 on the evening?
We're gonna do a song called "Nothing Finer."
Nothing Finer?
Yeah, this is the song that I've written about all my kind of relationship challenges and the hard stuff. This is my sappy love song.
Sappy love song. I love it. All right, over to you guys for Nothing Finer whenever you're ready.
And when this one comes out on the record in the near future, it features Mr. Pablo Trujillo on the pedal steel over here. So
Is Pablo here in the audience? Where's Pablo? Oh, I'm
That's
sitting
him right
in front
there,
of
the
him.
peace sign.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's up, Pablo? Yeah, I love it. Hell
shout
yeah.
out to Pablo
Shout
if you
out
need a
to
pedal
Pablo.
steel player. Take your time, I'll watch the match. You know my bags are always packed. weekend trip to Mexico, or record shops in Tokyo. The trip's all charted out. You've thought it through and never doubt. There's nothing finer in the world than travels with my favorite girl. We've been pulling on the points, dreaming of those hardcore joints. Think we'll plan 6 meals a day, just 2 full hearts at the buffet. You've learned the secrets to my heart. Appreciate good food and art. There's nothing finer in the world than travels with my favorite girl. But when the plane hits cruising, you're asleep against my arm. Well, I've been busy thinking our life's been good to us so far. And though we've trekked around the globe, it's always nice to be back home. Why leave the couch for paradise when I get so lost in those eyes? I've got no problems hanging round and playing tourists in our town. There's nothing finer in the world than travels with my favorite girl. Oh, there's nothing finer in the world than travels with my favorite girl.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Another beautiful song, buddy.
Thank you, thank you.
It's another beautiful song. What was the genesis of that?
It was literally to write a love song.
You're just like, this is it.
Like I said, I read all these songs about the challenges you go through, and I wanted to write a song and be very just aware about things don't always suck. Things are pretty good most of the time.
Most of the time, they're pretty great.
Let me write a song and celebrate it. And it's funny, I have a difficult time relating to a lot of love songs because I just find that they're so hokey. I don't know. I just like I don't believe that. So let me write a song about like what I actually love, and that's like my wife and our love of travel and spending time together.
Hell yeah, man.
So yeah.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I love that answer. I ask this question on every show. It's very important. It tells us a lot about a person, their character, their integrity, who they are as an individual, and if they're trustworthy or not. This is a very important question. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Ooh. Oh, I have to pick one.
You're trustworthy. That's a great answer. What is your one, if you had to choose one?
Mint chocolate chip.
It's a great answer, especially in this toxic heat, Texas heat, which can sometimes feel toxic. Any takers for mint chocolate chip in the audience? Anybody? Yeah. No? Okay. Oh, I got a thumbs down. Pedro's thumbs
Pablo.
down. Or Pablo just, God damn, Pablo. Throwing thumbs on me. Dro, over to you. Favorite flavor of ice cream?
Yes. All of it.
Yes, that's a great
Yeah,
answer.
no, I said this last time I played here, which is Belgian chocolate from Amy's Ice Cream.
Belgian chocolate Mamie's ice cream?
Delicious.
All right. Chocolate takers. Do we have chocolate takers? Okay, a couple in the audience, Greg, over to you.
I was literally asked this question earlier today.
By who?
And-
I'll kill him. Who said it?
I teach music for School of Rock, and it was like we were having like a big staff day, and that was like the question that went around the room.
It's an icebreaker.
But I'm actually going to give a different answer than I gave then, because I can. I'm going to go with Amy's Mexican vanilla with shots of espresso poured on top of it.
Ooh, that's like a really dirty affogato, like a dirty in a good way. That sounds delicious.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What was the answer you gave to the group?
Oh, Amy's a few years ago made one that was a black metal stout.
Black metal stout?
And it was a really good stout, and they mashed up ginger snaps into it.
Dude.
Black metal stout with ginger snaps.
That-
That was stellar.
I don't even know how that would taste in my brain, but that sounds incredible. I want to try that.
It left an impact.
Left in it clearly. It sounds amazing. Alex, if your music was a flavor of ice cream, what flavor would it be?
Ooh. Neapolitan.
Yeah, well, all right. Yeah, there
I was gonna say spumoni.
we go. Tater tots or fries? Alex, to you first.
Fries.
Fries. Greg.
Dude, fries.
Dro.
Yeah, what they say, fries. all
Fries. Okay. Does anyone put mayonnaise on their fries?
I mean, only.
Wow,
in-
I heard some hisses
Europe.
over here. Is that another no? Is it? Oh yes, thank you. In the back, we got a mayonnaise fan. Mayonnaise and fries. Thank you. That's the right answer. Do you guys do mayonnaise and fries?
On occasion, like an aioli is cool, but like,
Just pure mayonnaise, I mean.
yeah.
No. Okay. All right.
No.
That's the wrong answer. If you could domesticate any animal in this scenario, so it could be a dangerous animal, you've domesticated it, and it's not going to harm you. What animal would it be? Dro, to you first. Yeah, you see, I did that.
I mean, a lion could go great in my house. Like,
That
just,
would be
like,
pretty cool.
Pet this big lion, dude.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope. Do you know who Kevin Richardson is?
don't.
The lion whisperer, or the lion? Yeah, I think that's his name. He has a lion refuge in Africa, South Africa.
Not the Lion King, right? It's a different.
Different king. Not Mufasa's not there. No, that's not a thing. But he rescues lions and he raises them from cubs, and it's great. He'll like walk out into the field and he'll just get jumped by lions. They jump all over him and lick all over him. It's the most incredible thing. It's like a Disney film in real life. Greg, over to you. Domesticate any animal. What would it be?
You know, social media has been really full of Hyraxes lately.
Hyrax?
Yeah. You know, yeah, look it up. Yeah.
I think I actually have to look that up because I'm not sure if I'm thinking the right thing. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
Google it. I'm gonna Google it right now.
You're gonna look it up. You gotta look at the sound they make. Yeah.
I'm looking it up. Alex, over to you. Why? That little thing? I was not thinking of the right thing. I was thinking it was like a porcupine.
I think armadillos are pretty cool. I think that'd be like a cool little, you can walk your armadillo like a dog.
That would be pretty dope.
Yeah.
That would be a great. That's I don't know if that'll show up on camera, but that's a Hyrax. It's a very tiny. It looks like it has buck teeth.
Whoa.
Yeah, it kind of has some crazy fangs.
Crazy fangs. Are they dangerous typically?
I don't know. I think that's kind of where you get this open-ended thing with we can domesticate any animal.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Would you rather have the power of invisibility or flight? Greg, over to you first.
Can you turn on and off the invisibility?
Yeah.
Or am I just permanently invisible?
No, it would be on and off, yeah.
I'm still going to go with flight.
Okay, that's the right answer.
Yeah, flight.
Okay. Dro?
Flight.
Okay. Yeah, invisibility is a trap. It's a creepy answer. You'll say invisibility. It's super weird.
Seems a little creepy.
Yeah, it seems super creepy, but
Yeah.
you'd be surprised how many people say it. What do you think is the coolest secret in the Vatican basement?
Someone else can go.
No takers?
The coolest secret in the Vatican basement.
Coolest.
I mean, the obvious thing is the Epstein files that are,
Yeah, right, dude. That's probably in there. We're never going to find out, unfortunately.
I'm going to go with the recipe for host wafers.
Oh. I thought you were going to say like the Coca-Cola recipe. That's where they keep it.
Yeah.
Dro?
What was the question? I didn't hear.
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you think is the coolest secret in the Vatican basement?
Ooh. There could be some dark secrets there, but.
I said coolest, not dark.
All right, you know, I don't know. Probably like a good lasagna recipe.
Come on. Oh, my God.
Yep.
Alex, what is the most irrational fear that you will admit to having?
Irrational fear. There's probably something that's like really obvious I can't think of, but I don't know, like social anxiety. That's the thing that comes to mind right now.
Greg?
You know, as I've gotten older, I startle really easily. So it's like literally like everything is just like, like any situation where there's like somebody coughs too loud, I'm like, oh. So
my
it's,
God.
yeah, it's just like high. It's even moderately sensory situations. Yeah, there you go.
Startling easily. All right. Dro?
I actually witnessed that. You turned on the music earlier, and Greg like jumped 3 feet back.
What about you? Irrational fear that you'll admit to having?
Probably domesticated lion at my house.
That seems very rational, actually. What is song number 7 for the evening? What did you bring?
Are we doing more than this, or this last one? What do we?
Let's do 7-8.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, we do that.
Let's do Don't Call Her Lonesome.
Was it Don't Call Her Lonesome?
Don't Call Her Lonesome.
Don't
yeah.
Call Her Lonesome.
Some of my newer tunes.
All right, over to you whenever you're ready.
A faint smudge of lipstick on the yellow straw parked between her teeth. One last gulp of coffee as she slowly rose up to her feet. Quick glance at the neighbor and impatiently waits for the lift. Not one for the small talk and fumbling round for a mint. Slides out the door, the cold sings her cheek. December in Brooklyn, so dreary and bleak. The neighborhood's turning, it's been 50 years. It's hard to embrace this changing frontier. Oh, but don't call her lonesome, for this is all she's ever known. Feeling that void from the old days and chasing her youth as she goes. Now don't try to sway her, 'cause she doesn't care what you think. She's dropped off all the baggage. She's living how she wants to live. There's dangling plants in the windows and her paintings cover the walls. Broad strokes of magenta with a bottom left signature scrawl. Love seed is scattered with hobbies where fabrics and magazines wait. Just give it an hour, her mind works best as she creates. Expressions of love were not often said. Her hands keep her busy and clear in the head. She's draped in bright color but dazzles in light to steer you away from feelings inside. Oh, but don't call her lonesome, for this is all she's ever known. Feeling that void from the old days and chasing her youth as she goes. Now don't try to sway her, 'cause she doesn't care what you think. She's dropped off all the baggage. She's living how she wants to live. Ever known. Feeling that void from the old days and chasing her youth as she goes. Now don't try to sway her, 'cause she doesn't care what you think. She's dropped off all the baggage. She's She's living how she wants to live. Yeah, she's dropped off all the baggage. She's living how she wants to live.
Yeah. Hell yeah. What was the inspiration for that tune?
That one's about my grandma.
Was your grandmother?
Yeah.
Is she still with us?
No, she passed away back in January.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Thanks. Yeah, she was my last living grandparent, and wanted to write a song about her, and kind of in an honest way. That she was kind of a very eccentric woman. I loved her to bits, you know. But she I think she's someone who carried a lot of grief and trauma her whole life, and didn't really know what to do with it. So she had a lot of estranged relationships, and she did a lot of artwork and did a lot of like expressive things that I didn't really quite understand until I was an adult. That I was like, this is how she gets that out. So I wanted to write something to kind of analyze and try to put together the puzzle pieces of who my grandma was, and I think she was very misunderstood.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
How old was she when she passed?
Late 80s?
Late 80s?
I should know that answer.
It's a pretty good run, though.
Yeah, no, she had a great run, yeah.
That's not too bad. Was she also from Philly area?
No, she's a Brooklyn person. She actually,
okay.
she was in Dallas for a while, and then they took the family to Brooklyn, and lived by herself in Brooklyn for the last, 50 years or so before she passed away.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's remarkable, especially for that long in Brooklyn. She must have seen an incredible growth from how much Brooklyn changed over the last just
Dude,
decade.
she had this penthouse apartment. It was like a 3-bedroom apartment, huge thing, rent control. And I think she paid $900 a month for her rental. You know, for how many years?
Yeah.
Yeah, incredible location, and yeah,
That's remarkable.
very cool.
That was a beautiful song, man. What's coming up next for you in the world? I know you said you had an album that just dropped. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so I released my first EP back in May. I recorded it with Kyle Crusham, who's a fantastic producer here in town, and I had a bunch of great session musicians. Greg played bass on that.
Greg.
So I released that back in May, and I'm just wrapping up the second EP right now. So my goal was to try to get it all finished before baby comes. So that's been my plan of attack, where we cut 9 tunes originally in the studio and released 4 of them. I have 5 more that are on the way. So hopefully wintertime, I'm looking to release the second EP.
That'd be awesome, man. Your music's great. It's really fun. I wish we had more keys players in this town. It's just guitar is a lot easier to carry around, but I love piano, and you don't hear enough of it, and it's really good. I really enjoyed this tonight.
Thank you so much. And thanks for having us. It's been a blast. I mean, what a cool experience here.
Thanks, man. Thank you. What is something that you would like to say to the people who are watching right now?
I made it this far. Thanks for sticking with us. Gosh, I don't know. I appreciate you hanging out and listening with us. And, if you dig my tunes, check it out on all the streaming platforms. We got our next show live at Central Market up at North Lamar.
Oh, nice, dude.
On October 26th.
Okay.
So,
if
you're available, love to have you out there.
Hell yeah. And if you send me that info, I can drop in the description.
Sweet,
on the YouTube things, people can easily find you. And then if someone were to become a music fan of yours today, which hopefully they did, because I genuinely dig your music, what's a good song for them to start with? I know I have a favorite, but
I think Life Moves On
that's my answer.
Is the most kind of radio-friendly of my tunes.
That's a great song, dude.
Thank you. I like a couple of the tunes are a little more left field, experimental, but try to keep it reined into like that pop format, you know.
That's a beautiful song and a great answer. Last question before we get to the last song. What are you hoping to get out of coming on a show like this? If you were to put it out into the world for it to come back to you, what are you hoping to get out of this?
Well, hopefully some new fans, you know. Trying to get ourselves out there, and at least in the Austin community. I'm pretty new at this thing of singing and playing piano. I've played piano my whole life, but doing this thing and leading a band is new for me. So I'm looking to build a fan base, and hopefully we can get some more good gigs on the books. You know.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, you have one in me for sure. I love your music, dude. Genuinely, it's really fun. It's
Thank you
really
so
great
much,
music.
yeah.
What is the last song that you have for us?
It's a song called "State of Mind."
State of Mind.
Yeah.
All right. I will zip it and over to you guys for State of Mind. Whatever
Cool.
you're ready.
The surface is cracked and roots are exposed. The wind's blowing ash and I can't see the road. Been blessed with good health and a job with a home. But since the world's been on fire, I've questioned all I know. It's hard to find the words when it feels this way. Found another voice in these keys I play. I keep on writing, it's helping me stay home. I've done all I can do, yes, it's out of my control. I keep on moving, one step at a time. There's no destination, it's just a state of mind. We plan to escape, it's been 3 weeks abroad. But since we've been back, this place feels rather odd. Now some days I'm high, but recently low. Just wear that old facade, the smiling status quo. It's hard to find the words when it feels this way. Found another voice in these keys I play. I keep on moving, it's helping me stay home. I've done all I can do, yes, it's out of my control. I keep on moving, one step at a time. There's no destination, it's just a state of mind. So open your door, clear out your trash, put down your phone and delete those apps. Walk in the woods, lay in the grass, get lost in a book and forge a new path. It's hard to find the words when it feels this way. I found another voice in these keys I play. So I keep on writing, it's helping me stay whole. I've done all I can do, yes, it's out of my control. I keep on moving, one step at a time. There's no destination, it's just a state of mind. I keep on riding, it's helping me stay home. I've done all I can do, yes, it's out of my control. I keep on moving, one step at a time. There's no destination, it's just a state of mind.
Yeah!
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, dude. That was a great
great
tune.
Thank you so much.
What a great
Appreciate it,
track.
yeah.
Thank you so much for doing this, buddy. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us. What a blast. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you to the wonderful audience for giving us your Tuesday night or whatever day this is. My days are blending together. Thank you so much for sharing your passion, your music, and your love with us, man. I really absolutely love it. Your music's great. I hope other people find it just as enjoyable as I did. And thank you to the lovely audience watching, either live or after the fact. Be sure to check us out for another episode of Local Sets ATX, who you see on the internet. Good night, everybody. Almost got it out without stuttering. Oh, my God. Thank you, guys.